I'm Anil Kumar, and now we'll calculate volume of some coins. So the first question here is, a 5-cent Canadian coin has diameter of 21.20 millimeter and thickness of 1.76 millimeter. Calculate its volume to the nearest cubic millimeter. The second question here is, a 25-cent Canadian coin has diameter of 23.88 millimeter and thickness of 1.57 millimeter. Calculate its volume to the nearest cubic millimeter. So, nearest cubic millimeter. That means you need to round your answer, correct? So, you can pause this video, solve the question, and then check with my answer. The very first one is a 5-cent Canadian coin. So, let's draw one circular thing, right? So, that is coin is circular and it has some thickness. So let me make some thickness here. So what we are given here is that it has a diameter of 21.20. So that is the diameter which is given to us, and this diameter is 21.20 millimeters. And the thickness is, this is a thickness, right, which is 1.76 millimeters. All units are in millimeters. We need to calculate volume to the nearest cubic millimeter, right? So volume is the amount of matter contained in it. So you can appreciate that you can have volume even of solids. Do you understand? So the volume of the coin here is how much? That is the question for you. Now you know the formula for volume. Volume is equals to area of base times height. So area of base times height. Now for a circle, the area is pi r square, right? Pi r square, and then we have to multiply this by height. Now in this particular case, we are given the diameter. So from the diameter, we have to find what radius is. So radius is half of diameter, right? Is diameter divided by 2. So let's calculate that first. 21.20 is the diameter divided by 2. So let's use calculator. For this question we need calculator, right? 21.20 divided by 2, 10.6. So we get radius of 10.6. As far as pi is concerned, we'll always take pi as 3.14. So we'll write volume as 3.14 times, no need to write multiplication sign, radius of 10.6 whole square times height, and height is 1.76. So if we multiply all these three, we get our answer. So we get 3.14 times 10.6 square, and then we do times 1.76, and when you multiply them, 620.9463. So what we get here is 620.9463. Now the question here is, now this is cubic millimeter. Calculate its volume to the nearest cubic millimeter, right? So we have to round this answer, correct? So round to nearest cubic millimeter. So the answer will be 621, right? Because 9 is very close to 1. More than 5, you have to round upwards. So millimeter cube. So that becomes the solution for the given question, correct? Now the next one here is, we'll do the same steps here. So we have a 25 cents Canadian coin whose diameter is 23.88. So this time the diameter is more, right? And the thickness is, so let me just make some thickness for this. Okay, so that is how you could draw, correct? So the diameter is 23.88. So we can write here 23.88 is the diameter. And the thickness on the other side is, we'll write here 1.57 millimeters, right? So all dimensions are in millimeters. So when you multiply them, you get millimeter cube. Now as an exercise, I'd like you to do this question on your own. So you know diameter D equals to 23.88. Radius will be 23.88 divided by 2. And you know what is the area of the base? You could calculate like this also. Area of base is how much? So consider circle as the area of base, which is pi r square. Pi is 3.14 and radius is half of this. At present I'll write 23.88 divided by 2 whole square, right? Calculate these values. And volume is how much? Volume is area times area of base times height. Okay, so multiply your area with the height 1.57. So in your case it is going to be how much? It is going to be 3.14 times 23.88 divided by 2 whole square times height of 1.57. Use calculator, right? And then don't forget to round, right? So then you round your answer, right? Round to millimeter cube, okay, whole. So that is how you should be doing it. So use calculator, find the answer, and then move on to the next question. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.